fitness professional and author of From Losing to Living, a practical guide to losing weight at home. And today, we're going to talk about 6 things that we can do right now to start losing weight. So let's get right into it with number 1, and that's making sure that we eat frequently, every 2.5 to 3 hours. That's 3 meals and 3 snacks stretched throughout the day. What that's going to do is keep our metabolism going the entire day. We're going to make sure that we start with breakfast, because if we haven't eaten since dinner the night before, that's almost 12 hours, almost half a day without any nutrition. And the body's a machine, so it's going to make sure that it slows down if it doesn't feel any foods coming. So we want to make sure that we're eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. That's going to keep our metabolism spinning right along. And that's just the way we want to do it to lose weight. The second thing we want to do is make sure that we're limiting our intake of refined sugar. And that comes from fruit juices, sugars in sodas, white bread, white flour like in white pasta, even white potatoes. What we want to do to make sure that we have an alternate source of energy that's going to be stable throughout the day, that's easy. Whole grains, whole grain pasta, whole wheat bread, brown rice, oatmeal. What that does is keep our energy levels steady throughout the whole day. It doesn't raise our insulin levels, because when our insulin levels spike, fat burning goes way down. So we want to keep our insulin levels nice and steady. And that's what we can do by making sure that we choose whole grains over processed sugars. The third thing we want to do is make sure that we're not drinking our calories, specifically empty calories. Did you know a Starbucks coffee has upwards of 200 calories? And even the specialty coffees that are higher end, loaded with sugar, are upwards of 350 calories. 350 extra calories. We don't need that if we're looking to lose weight. And the same thing goes for alcohol. Regardless of what you hear, alcohol is alcohol. So whether you can see through it or not, it's still empty calories. And if we limit that, then we'll definitely be helping make sure that we keep our weight loss goals in check. Number 4 is probably going to be the simplest way to make sure that we're losing weight. And it comes right from the book. It's logging our food. In my book, I talk about how losing weight is a simple equation. If we take in less calories than we burn in activity, we're going to lose weight. It's as simple as that. But we're never going to know what we're taking in unless we log all our food. And today, there are so many different ways we can get that done. Daily Burn Tracker, MyFitnessPal, CalorieCount.com, Spark People, all these different ways online. Most of them, if not all of them, are free. So that way, we know if we're logging all our food, what we're taking in. And to all these different sites, they actually have ways of calculating how much energy or how many calories we have to burn to lose the weight we want. So it's a win-win. But we got to put in that food daily to find out where we're at. We can't just guess. To that point, number 5 is all about planning. If we know what we're putting into our body and we plan our meals and we make our own meals each day, it's going to be so much simpler. And I think that's where a lot of people get sidetracked. They're going throughout the day and they're grabbing something from Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, a gas station, and they have no idea what calories are in that. So obviously it's not part of the equation. So they're just guessing. And you can never guess with losing weight. So the best way to do that, take one time out of the week, whether it be Saturday, Sunday, and just make a lot of bulk things that you can have throughout the day. Throughout the week, bake 5 pounds of chicken, cut it up into cubes, and just freeze that or store that in your fridge. So you can put that in a stir fry, you can put it in sauce, you can put it in low-fat mayo and make it a chicken salad, but you've got that staple. Same thing goes for oatmeal, whole wheat pasta, brown rice. If you make these en masse and just have them throughout the day, throughout the week, you're fine. Individual snack packs or baggies are going to make that easy. Now number 6 is going to be the best of all. That's rewarding yourself for what you've done. You know, one of the things I talk about with my clients is making sure that if you like something, don't cut it out. Just either limit the size of it or have it once a week. And that's what number 6 is, having a cheat meal or cheat item. So if you like brownies, if you like pizza, if you like lasagna, if you like a beer, then have it. Reward yourself for all the great stuff you did during the week. You deserve it. Don't go all out, but just have those items so you don't feel like you're restricting. Because in a weak moment, anytime that we feel we're restricting ourselves, we're usually going to lose it and just give up. So reward yourself with a cheat meal. So let's talk about those 6 things real quick. Number 1, making sure we eat frequently to keep our metabolism going along. Number 2, making sure that our processed sugar intake is limited, almost next to nothing. Number 3, making sure that we're limiting our empty calories from liquids like specialty coffees or alcohol. Number 4, making sure we log all our food online or in a journal just so we know what we're eating. Number 5 is planning our meals each day and making our meals throughout the week, spending a Sunday or a Saturday getting all our food together so we can quickly grab it, so we don't feel tempted to go to McDonald's to grab something quick, because we all know our pace is pretty hectic. So if we don't have planning, we're just going to go randomly grabbing things that we don't know what the calorie intake is. And number 6 is making sure that we reward ourselves with a cheat meal or a cheat item. So whatever thing you really enjoy, have one of it once a week. That's all there is to it. These 6 things will definitely help you lose weight, but there's so many more that we need to talk about.